Roberta Flack, the legendary Randy B singer known for her soulful and deeply emotive voice, has passed away at the age of 88. The world mourns the loss of an artist whose music transcended time and genres, touching the hearts of millions across generations. We are heartbroken that the glorious Roberta Flack passed away this morning, February 24, 2025, her representatives said in a heartfelt statement. She died peacefully, surrounded by her family. Roberta broke boundaries and records. She was also a proud educator. Flack's contributions to the world of music were unparalleled, shaping the industry with her soft yet powerful vocal style. She had previously announced in 2022 that she had been diagnosed with motor neuron disease, a condition that had unfortunately rendered her unable to sing. Even though she could no longer perform, her legacy remained intact, continuing to inspire new generations of artists and music lovers alike. Born in Black Mountain, North Carolina, and raised in Arlington, Virginia, Roberta Flack's journey to musical stardom was as unconventional as it was inspiring. She began her musical career not as a singer but as a classically trained pianist. Her immense talent earned her a full scholarship to Howard University when she was just 15 years old, making her one of the youngest students to ever enroll in the prestigious institution. It was there that she refined her musical prowess, initially focusing on classical piano before gradually shifting toward jazz and pop music. Her classical training and deep-rooted appreciation for music set her apart from many of her contemporaries. Though she initially pursued a career in education, teaching music in Washington, D.C., she never strayed far from performance. At night, she played piano to accompany opera singers and filled breaks with her own renditions of pop and jazz standards. This period of her life laid the foundation for the unique sound that would eventually propel her to fame. The whole while I was studying classical music, especially in my younger years, I was also doing a lot of do-ron-ron, shoo-doo-be-doo, all of that stuff with my peers, Flack once reflected. So I've been fortunate enough to be surrounded by music all of my life, the Bach and the Chopin and the Schumann on one hand, and all the rhythm and blues on the other. Her big break came when she was discovered performing at a Washington, D.C. jazz club by musician Les McCann. Immediately captivated by her voice, McCann recognized her immense talent and helped her secure an audition with Atlantic Records. That pivotal moment led to her first recording contract and launched a career that would redefine soul and Randy B music. McCann later recalled, "Her voice touched, tapped, trapped, and kicked every emotion I've ever known." It was this ability to evoke raw emotion that would make Flack one of the most beloved artists of her time. Despite her undeniable talent, mainstream success did not come instantly. It wasn't until she was in her 30s that she achieved her first major breakthrough with "The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face." Originally a folk song written by Ewan MacColl, Flack's hauntingly slow, deeply personal rendition captured the attention of film director Clint Eastwood. He used the track to soundtrack a love scene in his 1971 film Play Misty for Me, and the song quickly became a sensation. The single catapulted to the top of the charts, earning Flack a Grammy Award for Song of the Year in 1973. The track's success was a testament to her ability to transform a simple melody into something profoundly moving, a skill she would continue to showcase throughout her career. Her Grammy-winning streak continued the following year with "Killing Me Softly" with his song. The song, inspired by the experience of singer-songwriter Lori Lieberman, who felt as though Don McLean was singing directly to her in a live performance, resonated deeply with audiences worldwide. Flack's interpretation, marked by its intimate yet soaring vocals, turned it into a timeless classic. The song topped the charts and cemented her status as one of the defining voices of her generation. Following this success, she continued to produce hit after hit, including "Feel Like Makin' Love" in 1974, which became yet another #1 single. Unlike many of her contemporaries who relied on powerful belting vocals, Flack's strength lay in her understated delivery. Her voice had an effortless richness, conveying deep emotion without ever feeling overbearing. This signature style set her apart in an industry that often favored vocal showmanship over nuanced expression. The height of her career, Flack decided to take a step back from performing to focus on recording and philanthropy. She spent much of the 1980s touring and collaborating with other artists, including Donny Hathaway, with whom she recorded several beloved duets. The chemistry between Flack and Hathaway was undeniable, producing classics such as Where is the Love and The Closer I Get to You. Their partnership remains one of the most celebrated duets in music history. In 1991, Flack made a return to the charts with Set the Night to Music, a duet with reggae singer Maxi Priest. The track was well received and reintroduced her to a new audience. Never one to be confined to a single genre, she continued to experiment with different musical styles, recording an album of Beatles covers in 2012 titled Let It Be Roberta. She once stated, "What I consider myself is a soulful singer, in that I try to sing with all the feeling that I have in my body and my mind. A person with true soul is one who can take anybody's song and transcend all the flaws, the technique, and just make you listen." Flack's impact extended beyond music. She was a dedicated educator and philanthropist, using her success to support various causes, particularly music education. The Roberta Flack School of Music in New York was a testament to her belief in nurturing young talent. She remained an advocate for the arts, often speaking about the importance of access to music education for children of all backgrounds. Reverend Jesse Jackson once described her as socially relevant and politically unafraid. Throughout her career, she never hesitated to address social issues, using her platform to speak out on matters of racial and gender equality. Her music, though deeply personal, often carried messages of unity and love, resonating with audiences of all backgrounds. In 2020, a year after suffering a stroke, Flack was honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Grammys. Despite her declining health, she remained gracious and reflective about her legacy. "It's a tremendous and overwhelming honor," she said at the time. "I've tried my entire career to tell stories through my music. This award is a validation to me that my peers heard my thoughts and took in what I have tried to give." Her influence continued to be felt in popular culture long after her peak years. In 1996, the Fugees introduced her music to a new generation when they released a Grammy-winning cover of Killing Me Softly. The track became a global hit, reaffirming the song's timeless appeal and Flack's enduring impact on music. Flack was married once to jazz musician Stephen Novosel, but much of her life remained private. She preferred to let her music speak for her, and speak it did. Her songs were deeply personal yet universally relatable, filled with the kind of raw emotion that could bring listeners to tears. Now, as the world mourns her passing, fans and fellow artists alike are reflecting on her immense contributions to music. Tributes have poured in from all corners of the industry, with many noting that her unique voice and heartfelt performances will never be forgotten. She was more than just a singer. She was a storyteller, a trailblazer, and an inspiration to countless musicians who followed in her footsteps. Her passing marks the end of an era, but her music will continue to live on. Roberta Flack's legacy is one of elegance, emotion, and timeless artistry. Her voice, though now silent, will forever echo through the annals of music history, a testament to the power of song to move, to heal, and to inspire.